G'day YouTube, Max right here, and we've got some interesting news from Elon Musk again. Well, I wouldn't call it news, but a conversation. So this is just from an hour ago. Elon Musk, somebody else wrote, Bitcoiners are going to slap themselves next quarter when they find out Tesla dumped the rest of their Bitcoin holdings. With the amount of hate Elon Musk is getting, I wouldn't blame him. To which Elon Musk replied, indeed. Hey, cryptocurrency experts, ever heard of PayPal? It's possible maybe that I know you realize about how money works. Bitcoin is actually highly centralized, with supermajority controlled by a handful of big mining, aka hashing companies. So I'm not going to get into the 2 points here at the bottom. It's kind of like a non-event over here, but I guess the indeed is what I guess everyone is talking about. So the question is, did Tesla dump Bitcoin? And as usual, Elon being artfully vague, not being clear. So the question is, are they going to? Did they already? Or are they not going to? He's just like, Elon's like, yeah, I'm mad at Bitcoiners. Like, and I think he's going to make a $1.5 billion decision on the back of whether or not he's mad at Bitcoiners. But it would be interesting. So this is, it's already the market's reacted to this, kind of down $1,000 now. Just after the back of that trade I put in, by the way. And by the way, I realized I didn't tell you where my stop loss was. I put my stop loss in at $44,000, and we are now ridiculously close to it. In fact, we might have just wicked it while I was talking to you. Right now we're at 44.3, and it may be that we just wicked it while I was talking to you. So if that's the case, that was a short-lived trade. I was like lost a little bit of money there for in the space of an hour. But that was the point. I knew that going into the trade. I thought it was like 50-50 on what happens. Of course, I didn't anticipate Elon doing an Elon. Last time he did this, let's go back and look. There's a 15-minute chart. Let me get on daily. Last time Elon tweeted was right here, and it was about the environmentalism argument of Bitcoin. It was this downward candle right here. So obviously a big deal when Elon tweets. So right now he's just done it shortly after I did this trade, which, as I said, it was a 50-50 trade. Whether it was going to win or was going to lose was 50-50. But if it won, it was going to be a 20x. And if it lost, it was losing a 1x. It was a 20-to-1 risk-reward ratio. Very, very worth it. I don't begrudge doing it at all. But I've probably just been closed out of that trade already. If you guys did, my apologies. Hope you didn't get burned too bad. But yeah, Elon strikes again. And given that it's only an hour ago that happened, I'm probably thinking there's more downside to go. This is a Sunday. News travels slower on a Monday. Markets will be slower to react on a Sunday. Sorry, I think I said Monday. So people will be slower to react on Sunday. And so this is interesting now because we're on the daily here. We only have 3 hours left for this candle to close. And if this candle closes anywhere near where it is now, this is not good. Not good for Bitcoin because we are well below the 21-week moving average. You can see this orange line here, the 21-week moving average. It's up at 47. We find ourselves down at 44. These are hourly candles now. This is already a concern for sure. But if the daily, and because it's Sunday, the weekly closes out in 3 hours below this 21-week moving average, we're most likely going to have a lot more downside to Bitcoin. All right, guys. Hope that was helpful. Understanding that Elon just did that only happened an hour ago. So, like I said, news travels a little bit slower on Sunday, and I think there'll be plenty more downward price action to go. What's happening with the rest of alts? Everything else is down more. Wow, Ethereum down to 33,000. That's interesting. That's very interesting. That is happening to the alts as well. So far this cycle, like the last few months, this whole downward movement by Bitcoin, this whole movement here, even since before that, we're on the hourly chart, this whole movement corresponded to a massive upside to the altcoins. And for the first time, I'm seeing altcoins coming down with Bitcoin. which is interesting. This could be a sign of something. This could be a sign of a reversal of the Bitcoin dominance. This could be just a great buying opportunity for altcoins. Remember, Elon Musk is only hating on Bitcoin for its environmental reasons. There are other coins which have more efficient what are they, algorithms, consensus algorithms. There are coins which have much more efficient consensus algorithms, and Elon cannot criticize in that way. So they may do very, very well out of this. So this will be interesting. So, wow, Elon, who's the darling of the space 2 months ago, now he's the devil. Interesting times, a sea of red, and everything down. Bitcoin, Ethereum, all the way down to 3,300. Could be an epic buying opportunity. I didn't look at this before this thing at all, but let's just take a quick look. Doesn't that look like? I mean, this is only the hourly, so it's over a much shorter time frame. Doesn't that look like the Bitcoin chart, like over the last few months? And you'll see I've got to figure this out. Let's all figure it out together. Where's Head and Shoulders? Is that in here? Is it in here? No. Okay, I can just draw it out manually. And you can see here, we've got a left shoulder down to the neckline, head down, right shoulder down. And now we see breaking down. So possibly Ethereum breaking down from a head and shoulders pattern, breaking down below this ascending wedge it had earlier. So this will be interesting to say. It could be a carnage Sunday for cryptocurrency after that Elon tweet. I suspect it's going to be. And then let me know in the comments below. Are you looking at this as buying opportunities? Are you getting into altcoins or are you getting into Bitcoin? Bitcoin's getting all the hate. Altcoins are not getting the hate. So, we could see something interesting here where what's happened the last few months, altcoins have been doing well while Bitcoin's been suffering. It'll be interesting to see where this goes. Okay, smash that like button, hit the subscribe. Oh, and by the way, you absolutely have to hit the subscribe button. Here's why. I did just finish recording the part 1, which means I now have part 1, part 2, and part 3 of the series that I'm going to be releasing on the biggest and most important thing to happen to the cryptocurrency space since the invention of Bitcoin. I now have part 1 in the can. I'll probably get that to you tomorrow. So you definitely want to go ahead and subscribe to this channel. You need to see that video. Everyone's going to be talking about it. It's very, very important. All right, guys, take care, and I'll see you soon.